Good morning, all. Good morning. It's JU-Ice in the house. How's everyone doing? Thank you for waking up this morning, my Heavenly Father, and I hope and pray that you all are saying the same thing. And today it's going to be in the 90s here in Orlando, Florida. It's going to be hot. It was very hot yesterday. And you know it's summer. So it's hot. It's very hot all over the place. So you have to drink a lot of water. You have to stay under the AC. If you have AC, stay in front of the fan. If you go outside, go get under the shade, under the trees. Walk with your umbrellas. Umbrellas are not just for rain. It keeps the sun away from you. Wear sunglasses if you have any, or make sure you get some. They're not too expensive. They're not expensive. If you want to buy the name brand one, well, if you get them on sale, if you don't, you just have to pay the average price. But Temu sells a lot of sunglasses, different colors, different shades, and the prices are great. I should know because I have a collection. And yeah, yesterday evening, guess what time I came home? I got home about 8:30. That's right. I stayed out all day. I left my house from 9 a.m. because I had an appointment, for 10:10 at my dentist. I already told y'all that in a prior video. And I decided not to come back home until the sun went down. And boy, oh boy, I did come back, when the sun was really down. It was getting dark outside. But guess where I went? I took the 107 and I went to Florida Mall. As you can see, I made a lot of shorts on my journey there. And I met some good people along the way. And after I got out of there, I was there for a long time. After I got out of there, I decided to go to Ross. So I jumped on the 107. I could have walked there, but I didn't feel like it because it was really hot outside. So I jumped on the 107 by the mall, and I took it just around the corner, maybe a couple of blocks. And I went straight into Ross. First, I went into Marshall's. I didn't buy anything from in there. I just looked around, smelled some perfume. And then I got out of there, and then I went into Ross. And by the way, I met some nice people on the bus too. You know me, I'm a very friendly person. So I met like 3 nice people on the bus. One lady, she was from Texas. And, I was giving her compliments on her piercings and her tattoo and stuff like that. And the bus driver, oh, he was so nice. This young man looked like he was 15 years old. So, I had to say something. I said, "Are you old enough to be driving this bus?" So he said, "And are you old enough to be showing that pass?" And I said, "Yes, I'm 67 years old." And he didn't say his age at the time, but he smiled and he said, "Oh my God, you look really great for your age. You don't look like 67. You look like you're in your 40s. I said, "Thank you," with a smile. And then he said, "I hope I look as beautiful as you when I get older." I said, "Don't worry. The way you look, when you get older, you're going to always continue looking young." I said, the saying is, when you look young, the older you get, you still look young. You know what I'm saying? If you take care of yourself. But later on, he said he was 36, you know, because the young lady from Texas asked him that. And she also said she moved here like 2 years here in Orlando, and she said she loved it. So she is never going back to Texas. It's too hot over there. She was Puerto Rican. But yeah. So all you folks that's heading out to Texas, y'all better be careful over there. You could get heat stroke because it is mighty hot over there. I know a lot of folks from New York already left and went there, and then there's a lot more saying they want to go to Texas. So y'all better think about where y'all going before y'all jump up and go. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that Florida is 100%, you know, because we be having the hurricanes and the storms and all that kind of stuff over here. But I love Florida. So, you know, I'm going to big it up. Yeah. But, you know, if you have all your stuff when the hurricane and stuff is going on and you just pray to your Almighty and you're living in the right areas, you probably wouldn't even get touched. Because I haven't gotten touched. But, you know, if you live around the beaches and all that kind of stuff, well, what do you expect? But such is life. But Florida is still a beautiful place. And if you still want to go to Texas, just go ahead. Just prepare yourself for the heat and whatever else comes with it over there or in Florida. Yeah, it's all about living and enjoying life. You know what I'm saying? Doing the right thing. That's what it's all about. Until your time on earth is finito. So guess what? Remember I said I was going window shopping, right? Well, a girl couldn't come home without getting something. So I got me a couple of stuff, but I got me a deal, you know, because I used my Ross card and they had sale. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? I got me these Karl Lagerfeld sandals. They're genuine leather. Yep. And these were 30 bucks. These sandals here usually cost like 79 and better. Because DSW have them. I checked it out. I Google it for $79. So I'm quite sure other places probably have them for more money. As you can see, the tag is right here. These were $85. They were $85, and Ross sold them for $30. $85. See right there? That's the price right there that it was. The Ross price was over here, but as you can see, I'm trying to take the tag off the shoe. So yeah. But yeah, Karl Lagerfeld Paris. Yeah, these are the sandals. They have a little platform on it. You can Google it if you don't believe me. And this is a 7, and they fit me well. I love them. You know what I'm saying? And I don't usually wear platform shoes, but I tried them on, and they're so comfortable. They're beautiful. Look at them. I know my granddaughter, Skylar's probably going to say, "Oh, Grandma, can I have them?" And maybe I'll give them to her, or maybe I'll buy her a pair. But I kind of like them, you see. See, this is it on my foot right here. See? They look pretty nice. I like them. Well, let me put the thing on the back. See, I have them on. They fit great. Look at that. So those of you that have a Ross close to you, go into Ross and see if you see them. Because they're not going to last. This was the only pair they had at the Ross that I went to. This was by the mall. Florida Mall. So God must have told me, girl, get out of Marshall's and go right into Ross. You're going to get a deal in there. Because I did not buy anything from the Marshall's, even though they had sale. But they said the best days to go to Marshall's is on a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You hear that, people? That's the best day to go because they have a lot of markdown prices and you have to look and see what you want and then decide. But the young lady at Ross, she told me the best day to come to Ross is on Mondays. So now I know, because she said on Mondays, that's when they get a new shipment. She said throughout the week, they don't really get shipments. So Monday is the best day to actually go to Ross, and you will get a deal on a lot of stuff. And check my anklet out. I bought me this anklet. Yeah. It doesn't turn. I bought this from the store is called MIMIC, and they sell a lot of handmade jewelry, silver, gold, all different kinds of stuff. So you know, the lady, I got this from her, and she swear up and down it doesn't turn. So we'll see if my ankle turned green or not. I wanted to get a real gold one, but I haven't really seen one at a good price for me, you know, because I went looking around and they cost so much, because you know gold is high. So I decided to get this one. And plus I bought so many 14 karat gold anklets before. I lost some along the way, so I don't know, but this one is cute, see? And I got the little piece that hangs down. So we'll see. If it don't turn, I'll continue wearing it. And this right here, I wear this on my other ankle. You know, this is to keep bad spirits or whatever away from me. So I wear this on this one. Yeah. But yeah, look at my sandals. I love them. They're so cute. They're so cute. Yeah, buddy. And let me show y'all what else I bought. Mind you, this was a girl that wasn't gonna go shopping. And I got me these Nike sneakers right here. I got these Nike sneakers right here. Yeah, buddy, I love these. It say just do it. See, it say just do it. I got these. I already took, oh, here go the price right here. Oh man, I can't even see what it's saying. These were 50. I can't see the price. These were I think these were 50 something dollars, and I got them for 30 also. Yeah. Yep. Look at them. And I was praying that I find another pair of black Nike sneakers, because the other Nikes I have, I'll show you. These right here. These are my old Nike sneakers. These are the first Nike sneakers I bought when I came down here, and they were on sale for $29.99, and I never seen them again. I went to this mall and I got them. I went to the Nike sneaker place and I got them. So I had these from since 2021, and they are comfortable, but they're kind of wearing out. You know, in here it's kind of wearing out. But I use these. These are my old sneakers. I love them so much. I used to wear them all the time. Even though I have other sneakers, you know, when you have something and you like it so much, you don't want to part with it. So that's me. So these sneakers right here, I love these sneakers. They're so comfortable. And I didn't want to get rid of them, so they not torn or nothing on the outside. It's just that back here where the heel part is at, it's kind of worn out. But I wear these to the pantry, you know, and I'm gonna continue wearing them over there until they get a hole or looking all raggedy. But yeah, you know, I wear these to the pantry because at the pantry, you know, where we stand or where we walk, you know, it's a lot of dust and dirt and stuff like that. So when I get out of there, I'm always looking all roughish, you know, looking dirty, put it like that, because my clothes be all sweaty and my sneakers be looking all dusty and all that kind of stuff. And God forbid it rain. Oh my God, forget about it. The dirt be all over my sneakers, my socks, all of that kind of stuff. So these I'm keeping for that reason. And I was so happy that I got those that I just showed you, because I was like, oh my God, I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm not gonna buy any until I get that one. So here they go, so I don't have to wear them out anymore. And see, these are the shoes I was showing y'all in my video from Aldo. These are the ones, they look just like them. They're the same shoe, just that this one is BB and Aldo have their own brand. And I told y'all the price Aldo have them for in the video. This one I got from D's for $10. Yeah, I got these last week for $10. The same exact thing, you know. They had this color too. They have them in different colors, and they're so cute and comfortable. Yeah. And I got me a couple of you know, leggings and stuff. I got a navy blue one right here. It was not expensive. I got a lot of deals. This one here, green with the pockets on the side. Yeah, you notice I have a lot of different color leggings. No, I didn't buy them yesterday, you know. I buy my stuff, you know, when I see them on sale. But I don't shop all the time, you know. I shop sometimes. And yeah, you know, and I got me a couple of some tops and stuff like that. You know, I'll show you. I like you know, I like to get them in extra large, because the boobs. Oh yeah, and I also got these. This is Steve Madden. These are leather also. They fit really well. I'll show you. See? If you buy them from Steve Madden, you're gonna pay more money. I bought these. These came from Ross also. These were like 20 bucks. Yeah. And this goes behind my ankle, the foot. Yeah, but you know, they Steve Madden. And you know Steve Madden, I already took the price out, the tag off. But you know, this is the only color they had. These are like gladiator sandals. I love these. Yeah. I just couldn't resist. I had to get them. I'm telling you. Because like I say, when you go there, you don't always find good stuff. And now I know the days to go on a Monday. And you know, I got me some tops. You know, they were on sale. My stuff is in the bag because when I came back from my daughter, I didn't unpack all of my stuff. You know, I unpacked some stuff. I don't feel like doing that right now. And I might just leave it there until when I'm ready to go back to her, because I don't know when that's going to be. And then I have to start packing again. So, I'll just leave that there. But yeah, that's what I did yesterday. I was in Ross for a long time. Well, I came out before they closed. And when I came out, because I think they closed like around 10:30. But I got on the bus like 8 something. Because when I came out, it was dark and I was like, oh, shoot. Look at the time. I was actually in this store that long. But yeah, that's me. I window shop. You know, I like to window shop and look around and stuff. And if I see sale and you know, and I need to get it, I'll get it. So the sneakers, I needed to get that one, you know. And the 2 sandals, I didn't want to get them. I needed to get them. Because the other sandals that I have, I don't really like them too much. And I don't really wear them anyway, so yeah. But I'm not a heel girl. I'm not with the heels. You know, I mentioned that in the video, you know, about the heel spur. So I don't want that to be hurting me. So, you know, I don't mess with heels anymore. But I have a couple of heels, not real high, you know, about this, and not skinny either. And not the big bulk either. But, you know, if I'm going out and stuff like that, you know, I probably put it on. But I usually wear a lot of flats, you know. Don't want my feet to be in pain. They get me around. And it's not all about driving, folks. You need to walk sometimes. You know, it takes the weight off of you. It keeps the adrenaline going in your body and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. Yep. As you can see, it's a beautiful day here in Orlando. And I know it's hot outside. I'm going to get ready to go in the shower and groom myself. I will probably go downstairs later and do me a little exercises in the gym. But other than that, I'm not hitting the road today. And you know, Pantry Day is tomorrow, but it's not opening back until July the 2nd. So I won't be going to that. But you know, I have the silver sneaker thing, you know. I was looking up the gyms that take that. There's the YMCA close by, and then there are two other places. So maybe I will go to one of them, but I'm not sure right now. And yeah, you know, I got to do something with my hair. Yeah. Oh my God. And I enjoyed all that massaging and stuff I got from that young man and that young lady yesterday. You know, oh my God, that made my day. It certainly did. And it made theirs too, because I put them on my YouTube channel. I was showing the whole thing. If you look at my channel, you'll see. And then the young man, when I came back through, you know, he said, "You still here?" I was like, "Yeah." He said, "Our boss just came through and we showed him the video and he was on cloud 10. He was like, wow, you know, yeah." And, you know, yeah. I was happy to promote them, you know, do that on my channel. Because sometimes when you do good things for people, good things happen to you. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Yep. So, I'm going to end now. Have a beautiful day. Stay out the heat. Stay in the cool. Drink lots of fluids. I'm not talking about sodas. Drink a lot of water. Eat a lot of salad, fruits. Not too much fruit now because you know the sugar. And there's a lot of people that suffer with diabetes and stuff, and you don't really want to get that. But eat the fruit sparingly and eat a lot of salad. Quench your thirst. Drink a lot of water. Drink lots of water, because that's what I'm going to be doing. So, yeah. Peace.